Alright. Hey, what's up guys? Okay, so we're gonna continue modeling this. We're gonna do this one, the arms. The arms. So here are notes for to help you model this thing. But just watch the video and you'll get the idea. Hey, hold on. Okay, alright. Get front view. Alright. So we're here, let's get the front view. We're gonna model the arms. The arms are gonna grow from out of the body here. Sometimes I forget that, some of you might forget all the tools that I use. So I will try to keep it very instructional this time around. So we select the body. Normally I press F on my keyboard to frame it. I want to get the front view. You can do it several ways. You can press spacebar and you find your front view, which is here. Press spacebar again to enlarge. Press F to frame it. Alright, let's zoom out a bit. Alternate right mouse button and zoom out a bit. What we want to do is we want to get half of it. So I'm going to right mouse button and hold, choose face, and I want to get half of this. Sometimes Maya's a bit funny and does that. So do it again. Face from below. Cool, you get half. Let's go back to perspective view. Press spacebar again here. Just double check that you get half. Delete. Now you get half of this. Press 5 to get shaded display. We want to focus on 4 polygons here. This will be the base where our arms will grow. But before we can grow our arms, because I don't just want to extrude it out, I don't want to do something like that. What I want to do is instead I want to extrude it in first. So I will extrude. Again, extrude is here, edit mesh, extrude, Control E. Right, we want to offset it in a bit, not too much. This is way hard to control. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in numbers here. So I'll enter 0.1 perhaps. Maybe that's too much. 0.05 is maybe it's okay. I'll say this is okay. So I'm happy with this. Middle mouse button and I will commit. Sweet. So now that becomes the base. What we want to do next is we want to shape this thing into somewhat of a circle. So I will go to my vertex mode, right mouse button and hold, choose vertex. Sweet. Here you'll see here's our move tool. Try and double click this thing. At the moment, the axis orientation is set to world. Means that if I select a vertex, I'm moving this in the world axis. Right? We can change this to something else, which is normal. Right? That's one way of changing it. Another way is normally we will use this shortcut. So I hold W on my keyboard and left mouse button. That allows you to change from world to any of the ones that you can see here. Normal is not here, but it's actually underneath there. See, normal. Just go back. So we have world, object, symmetry, blah blah blah. Normal is under axis and it's actually there. So it's the same thing. Alright, let's just close this one. We are now in the normal mode. When we use normal, it feels, it kind of follows the normal of the face that the vertex is currently on. So it doesn't give you this protruding effect. So you might want to use the normal orientation from time to time. Alright, you gotta be careful not to select the ones at the back. Oh, we already deleted half, so that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, let's just shape this guy as well. This guy too, why not? Alright, so roughly try to, okay, that looks funny. Roughly try to get it into that shape. Notice that I did something funny just now. In fact, I might have done it here as well. Let's just undo there. There you go. So you, as best as possible, you want to keep it following along the normals so that it doesn't protrude that much. That's okay, we can smooth this out later. So you try to keep it within U and V. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, so it looks roughly like the circle that should be, that's going to be the base of our arm. Next, we are going to extrude that guy now. So right mouse button and hold, choose face, get those 4 faces. Again, you select one, control shift and hold, select another one, and another one. That allows you to get those 4 polygons. We are going to extrude, and I'm not going to go and edit mesh extrude again and again. I'm going to hit control E on my keyboard, okay? So control E gets you this. Let's just bring it out. Now before we do that, I think I want to reset this back to wool. Alright, sweet. And I want to get my transform again, the manipulators that we had earlier. I'll just bring that out. Our arms, they're gonna be a bit, how to say, like leady, like spindles like that. So I hit R to go to scale and bring it down, and then let's just bring it to the back a bit so that we have something like a slight bend going on. And then from here I will control E again and bring that out, bring it down, and let's just move it here and perhaps a bit low so that, you know, that kind of represents a bend in the arm. It'll be much more easier to rig when you have something like this going on. Alright, so that looks okay. Perhaps I can actually bring this out. Should I? Let me see. Yeah, why not? Just leave it there. I'll add another one here. So I'm going to use my multi-cut tool. Remember this one. And again, hold control to create some edge loops here. So we need one there. Then we can go to edge mode, double click that. Maybe make it a bit smaller. Bring it up a bit perhaps. Press 4 so that you can see through it. Press 5 again. Maybe make that the shoulders there. Alright, bring it up a bit. Alright, we need 2 more edge loops here. So I'll add one here and probably here. Why? Because, you know, this will represent our, basically our, is it tibia? Yeah, I don't know my anatomy. That's okay. Okay, so we'll just increase that up. Maybe this guy's, you know, we're trying to represent muscles here somewhat. Alright, and why not? I'll just scale this down a bit more. Maybe these guys could use a bit more scaling. Why do I press 4? I gotta check. I gotta make sure that I'm actually selecting the right stuff. Right. Alright, I'm gonna say this is okay for our first arm. So that looks kind of cool. Alright, we're gonna do the next part. We're gonna learn how to mirror this guy. So That's why we deleted half, because we want to model the arm, and then so that when we mirror it, we have symmetry on both sides. So to do that, you can use the mirror function, which is located under mesh mirror. Right, let's go to the options. Sometimes the settings has been changed, so let's look at which side it should be mirrored. You can just hit apply and see what happens. Turns out it doesn't work. Alright, so we know that we want to mirror it that side, means that it's in Z. So what you need to do is basically choose Z, and that's not doing the trick. Try, when that doesn't do the trick, try to change the mirror direction to plus, hit apply, and then you get it right. So Z, just look at the arrow that you're going. If you're going in the Z axis, choose Z. If it doesn't work the first time, change the mirror direction to plus. Things will be okay. Sweet. And now you have this two arms perfectly modeled. Alright, I'm going to start this video, and I'll see you in the next one where we will do the legs. See ya. Bye.